I'll give you the quick intro and we're ready to go. Let me,
Okay.
let me get everyone in.
Here they come.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning. Another meditation session with Leslie here. And with that, Leslie, I'm just going to let you take it over.
Oh, that was short. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. So, I'm the founder of With Love and Gratitude, a nonprofit organization dedicated to education and service. You can see what else we're doing on www.withloveandgratitude.com. And I'm here once a month doing a meditation program. So, mindfulness meditation. It's a practice where you observe your thoughts and sensations without judgment. Without judgment. Whether you have a busy mind, a relentless mind, it's irrelevant. I know it doesn't feel irrelevant, but it is irrelevant. It might not be what you want. I mean, most people want golden lights and angels singing, but whatever's happening with your mind, it does not interfere with the benefits of meditation. I say this all the time. People don't believe me all the time. But we hooked you up to an EKG, scientists have proved it. So your job is to acknowledge that a busy mind is normal, natural, average. And if you don't resist or fight your thoughts, if you just accept whatever's happening without judgment, you are literally meditating. Trying to force your mind to be calm or still or quiet or not think that or think this or don't be tense or whatever. Yeah, that's in the way of meditation. Let your mind do its mind thing, crazy or not. The practice itself of observing your thoughts and sensations without judgment generates its own rewards called meditation. Most people don't believe that because it could be an unpleasant or restless experience. Most people dismiss the fact that meditation is happening and they judge it according to how they feel. That's not what science says. So I'm going to give you a lesson and then I'm going to walk you right into a guided meditation. So here's our lesson for today. Once a young seeker approached a wise meditation teacher and asked, "Master, how can I find peace of mind?" The teacher smiled and said, "I will show you." He held up a glass filled with water and said, "Look at this glass. It represents the mind." So, of course, the seeker observed the glass intently. The teacher then poured sand into the glass, filling it to the brim. "These grains of sand represent your thoughts," he explained. And the seeker watched as the sand settled and made the water all murky and muddy. The teacher continues, "To find peace, you must allow the sand to settle. Just as the glass becomes clear when the sand settles at the bottom, you will find calmness when your thoughts settle." So the seeker nodded, understanding, realizing that by observing and allowing the thoughts to settle, they could experience the tranquility they sought. The teacher concluded, through meditation, you give thoughts time and space to settle, revealing the inherent clarity and stillness within. So the seeker thanked the master and embarked on the journey of meditation to let their thoughts settle and find inner peace. So now we begin our journey of meditation by entering the space of unknowing meditation. So we begin. Begin by noticing the stillness and the quiet. It's around here somewhere. Again, it doesn't really matter if there's thoughts or feelings or sounds. If there's commotion in your environment or whatever might be creating internal or external noise. I know we feel like it matters, but what if we just allow the noise? What if we just allow the noise, internal and external, to be what it is? So notice the noise, notice the sound, and then find quietness. It's there, existing within somewhere. Perhaps just a speck. The content of quietude is ever present, but honestly, rarely noticed. Always, always, there is an already existing quiet. And so, just let yourself feel that. Just for a moment, feel the quietude all around you and inside you. Let the body feel quiet, the whole body feel quiet. You don't have to keep it or hold it or create it. Just find it. So in essence, we're kind of taking the position of the quiet itself. Because when we kind of assume the quietness itself as ourself, then the noise, internal and external, stops mattering. It's not that anything's changed. It's just that we become aware of the already existing quietness. We don't need to change anything, and we don't need to push against the intrusion of thought. Quietness is already in complete acceptance of whatever arises or whatever will arise. Even if there are thoughts, and I'm sure there are, and even if there's disturbances inside you or outside of you, whatever there is, it's accepted. The quietness exists. The quietness is undisturbed by whatever is happening. So let's take a moment and get out of the conceptual mind and apply this quietness itself directly to what we're doing right here, right now in this meditation. So, if we were really outside our conceptual mind, if you really dropped the mind, you wouldn't have any idea how to meditate. Because that's all in your thoughts and your memories and your expectations. Even the idea of what meditation is supposed to be is in your thoughts and your memories, in your readings and your YouTubes and your expectations. The idea of what you think you're supposed to attain is only in your thoughts and in your memories. So if we were not in our mind, not in our thoughts, not preoccupied with our thoughts, what would there be? Now imagine, just imagine you're sitting here now and you have absolutely no idea how to meditate. You don't even have an idea of what's supposed to be happening in meditation. You know you're sitting down like we are. You know you're paying attention like we are. But beyond that, you really have no idea what's supposed to be happening. Just imagine. And now imagine you're not even trying to figure it out. Imagine you have no idea what meditation is as you sit here. And you're not even trying to figure it out. So, you have no idea what a meditation is, and you have no idea how to do it. And you don't have any concept of how it's supposed to go. Without any idea of what should happen or even what you want to have happen. Because all that simply exists in thinking, the mind exercise of thoughts. Just thoughts. A busy, busy mind. Instead, I encourage you to enter into a completely unknown place. Leaving behind the anxiety of trying to know anything. What this should be, how this is going. All of that are thoughts, just thoughts, thinking, thinking. And if you can really enter, even for the slightest moment, into this kind of immediacy, this moment, this completely non-conceptual immediacy, if you refuse to refer to your mind, you don't know what meditation is, you don't know how to do it, you don't know how it's supposed to be going. You don't even know if you're doing it well or not. If you just let yourself enter into this completely unknown relationship with this one moment of meditating, you'll get a sense. You just might notice that meditation is happening already. precisely because you don't know how to do it and you don't know what it's supposed to be like. But somehow, if you notice by entering into that space, meditation is happening. There is a natural quiet. And the more you stay in the space of not needing to know, not needing to try, the more you stay in a space of not knowing, the more meditation will just happen on its own. Honestly, it's really quite extraordinary to notice. If we really enter this unknown condition, we simply avoid referencing the mind to tell us what meditation is, or how to do it, or what we're doing now, or evaluating how we're doing. If we really enter into that condition of letting go deeply, as I said, we'll notice that there is this thing, this deep meditative state that arises naturally. It's just there on its own. You don't have to know how to do it. There's nothing to do. You don't know how to create it. It's already there. You don't know how to do it, and you don't know how to create it, and you don't know really exactly what it should be, then really there's no meditator. Because the meditator is that within you that's always trying to get you to conform to what a meditator should be. Conform to an idea of what this should be. And honestly, if we're not listening to our thoughts, if you're really not listening, it's like the meditator is out of a job. There's really nothing for it to do but watch. Watch what happens when the mind is absent, the meditator is absent. There just is. There we go. Watching. So again, we're just experimenting with bringing this notion of the unknown and applying it in a very real and intimate way to our meditation. So if you get lost in your mind and your mind says, well, what do I do when I get lost? Just refer your mind back to, I don't know. And as soon as you do that, as soon as you enter the I don't know state, the mind relaxes again. It's a paradox, isn't it? The more we don't know how to meditate, the more it happens on its own. The more we think how it should go and how to do it, the less we're actually meditating. Oh, we're trying to meditate, but that's not meditation. We're thinking, analyzing, evaluating, considering, checking. Whereas if you go back to the I don't know state, the meditation is totally natural. A natural place, that state of being you, what you really are. Rest in the state of I don't know. When you get lost in your mind and your mind wants to know what to do next, just refer back to, I don't know, I don't need to know. Live in that paradox. And as you do, meditation happens. The more you believe, you know how to meditate, you know how it should go, you know what to do. The more you try to meditate, you're tricked by the mind. You're thinking and analyzing, processing and evaluating, considering and checking. Where when you're in the state of I don't know and you watch, you just watch, meditation happens. It is a natural state of being you. I leave you with these words. Many spiritual teachers, from Maharishis to Eckhart Tolle to many more, and many meditation practitioners speak about meditation as a return to one's true state, natural state. That implies, that means, that says meditation is not something you do. It's rather a return to your natural state of being, where stillness and presence and clarity within you arise. These states are waiting to be realized. And if you've had just a moment of that today, then I give gratitude because you deserve it. I'll be back next month with something totally different. In the interim, enjoy our winter days. Thank you for joining us. Certainly thank you for the library having us. Everyone have a great day.
Thank you so much, Leslie. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Have a
Bye,
great day.
everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
That was great.
Bye, everybody.